Hello, everyone, and welcome to the presentation of AmirCapital. My name is Stanislav Wakeham, and I'll be telling you everything about the instruments and the opportunities we have in AmirCapital for you. Let's give it just a few minutes to see who else will join us, and then I'll get into information and presentation about the company. Meanwhile, please let me know if you can hear and see me okay, so that I know everybody can hear and see me. Let us know which country you're from. Yeah, there's a slight delay from YouTube, so I'll be getting your answers within a few minutes, I think. I have the second screen here, so I can see everybody who is joining in. And okay, an answer from Pavel. You can see and hear me okay? Greetings from Ireland. Welcome. Russia. Okay. Okay, so today we'll be going through the presentation of AmirCapital, and I will be elaborating on a few subjects, explaining what you can do with different instruments. So let's maybe get into it straight away. Okay. Can everybody see the presentation okay? Okay, cool. So AmirCapital, the four main things about it is profitable, secure, useful, and convenient. Profitable, constantly growing number of assets, security. Okay, yep. Security with professional management of your finances. We're always developing and learning, so you'll find it very useful. And convenient, obviously, investment management with one touch. So it's very easy to use all of our interfaces. About us, AmirCapital was born in 2008 as a family fund. It was open to only the close members of our owner, Marat Minbayev. In 2017, all the people started to get into what Marat was doing. So everybody wanted to bring his finances to him and let him help them to multiply the capital. And in 2018, AmirCapital became a public company, and it opened the doors to the whole world, Russia mainly at first, and now we're getting more and more people from abroad. And if you don't know AmirCapital already, it's an ecosystem that offers investment products and services. So we have lots of products and services that you can look up on our website, and I'll be showing you here as well. Okay, so AmirCapital investment portfolio, where does the money come from? So as you can see here, in 2009, Bitcoin was $0. 2039, Bitcoin is going to be $10 million, as AmirCapital and Marat Minbayev thinks. So we get the money from all kinds of different investments. So here you can see the different business models that are within AmirCapital. So we don't just work with using the Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Tether to trade. We have all other businesses, which I will be showing you a little bit later on as well. In terms of cryptocurrency, we have a long-term portfolio, medium-term portfolio, and short-term portfolio. Those are different trades, different strategies that AmirCapital works in. So long-term portfolio is 6 months to 8 years, medium-term portfolio 2 weeks to 8 months, and short-term 2 hours to 8 days, depending on which cryptocurrency and strategy we're working with. AmirCapital Group, it's divided into a few different segments of how the whole ecosystem works. Amir Partners, these are the businesses that we are working with. So we're partnered up with them. Amir Academy, it's where you can learn how to be a trader, how to work with your cryptocurrency capital. Solar Blockchain, Amir ID, Solar Desk, Amir Travel Club. Those are different instruments that you get access to if you want to develop yourself. Amir Wallet, Sunrise Program, Solar Gifts, Amir Pay. Sunrise Program is where you get bonuses for inviting people. Solar Gifts is where you can spend the inner currency, which is called Solar. Yeah, lots of different projects here. I can go on for about an hour and naming them. One of the big ones here, Amir Media. It's where we opened our own filming company, and at the moment we're filming the first series. We've done the pilot version already, and now we're doing some changes to it, and we'll be going on set in about 2 weeks to film the rest. Amir Games, one of the games was launched on our birthday in Dubai last month. It was a solar game where you can do lots of different things, but we're creating different games all the time now. Amir Cell, a service that I think is one to change the industry. It's a one-off payment where you buy your SIM card, subscribe to the service, and then you no longer have to pay for mobile at all. It generates income, the initial payment, and then after that you just forget about bills. Massive project, Amir City. It's going to be lots of cities across the world, built by structure that Marat is constructed. He has blueprints of the cities already. You will be able to see just a little bit later on. Sunnybook, a book that helps you to plan what you're doing, how to reach the goals, how to get the money that you want to get to, how to be financially free and not have to think about working and going like 9-to-5 jobs. So this is your way to being financially free. Tradergram, one of the businesses that's also going to be changing the cryptocurrency world. It's for new traders who maybe just started trading, or maybe if you're thinking of getting into trading. This program basically acts as a safe net for your capital. You trade without thinking about losing all of the money that you have in your wallet there. It works in such a way that only 2% loss is possible per week. So you can do as many trades as you want. The program automatically calculates how much you will be losing or gaining per trade. So it's all automatic. You don't have to do anything. Funds. These are the main instruments for your capital if you want to invest and generate income from cryptocurrency. Right, so the very first one, subscription, I've touched on that with Amir Cell. So that's a subscription to mobile services. Stable Plus account, you put the money in. For a certain period of time, you get a fixed amount of income per month. Wallet is where you store the cryptocurrency and can withdraw it in any second. Accumulation account is where obviously the money is being generated all the time, and you can withdraw it without having to store the money for a certain period of time. Okay. A little bit deeper about the accounts that we have here, about the different instruments that you have for cryptocurrency. The cumulative account, which is like your savings account, we work with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT. These are the three currencies that AmirCapital is working with. The cumulative account allows you to store the money in this account and gain interest per week. So the minimum interest that you would gain is approximately 0.5%, and it ranges between 0.5 and I think the very top earning month was in April 2 years ago. It was 12.65% in just 1 week in USDT. So this instrument really allows you to have more control over your money, and you can take the money out if you need to. Stable Plus account is where you put the money in for a certain period of time, ranging between 6 months and 96 months. So that's 6 months and 8 years. And you get interest monthly. And you can choose between 6 and 8 months, ranges between 2.5% and 8%. So if you put the money in for 6 months, you get 2.5% a month profit. If you put in for 8 years, you get 6% a month. A little bit more in detail later on. Subscription I've covered with AmirCapital, but we're obviously planning more services that you'll be able to join. One of them is also Tradergram. Tradergram, it's subscription service. Wallet is where you can store the money, store the cryptocurrency for any period of time that you want, and you can withdraw it. Also, we offer accruals on the remaining balance in the wallet. Bitcoin is 3.6%, Ethereum 6%, and USDT 9.6% a year. Project investments, like all the projects that I've mentioned, investors have the opportunity to invest their funds into any projects that they see starting up and have a share of it later on. And PAM account is something that you can open when you have over $1 million. One of the traders or a few of the traders have access to your exchange account where you have the money sitting, and they trade for you. So you don't have to transfer the money from your exchange, for example, Binance or any other one, to AmirCapital. One of the traders gets access to your account on Binance, and they trade for you, and the income is split in half. Okay, so the general level of yield is about 0.5% a week, as I've mentioned, in BTC, Ethereum, and USDT. Income from all company projects. How is the profit and the income is dissected in all different ways. So the 25% from the total income is given to the trader. So the trader is working with his portfolio. So for example, it may be $500,000, maybe $1 million, maybe 10. So whatever volume he's working with, he gets 25% of that. So 12.5% he's paid straight away, and then 12.5% is counted as bonus for the previous period. So he gets 25% in total. 26% is company profit. Net company profit is 10%. 8.5% covers the office, and 7.5% goes into the pot where money can be taken out if the trading is down a week. So it's kind of an insurance policy for all of the investors. If the week is being bad, the market is crashing, 7.5% is there to be as a safe net. 35% is investor profit. So anybody who puts their cryptocurrency into AmirCapital, this is what they get from total profit that AmirCapital makes. And the 14% goes to Sunrise program. This is the program where any investor can invite new people, and they make a percentage of whatever the invited person makes. Okay, accumulation account starting from 3%. This is just an example, calculation example for what you can make by investing $100 a month and then withdrawing with $1,200 a year to spend on holiday. 3% a month in 15 years gets you 100,000. 5% a month in 10 years gets you 172,900, and 8% for 6 years, you get 118,000. Right, if we go further down, in 13 years, the second option gets you just over $1 million, and 8%, 6 years, gets you 1.9 million. So this is kind of how AmirCapital works. When you invest money, the percentage builds up and the capital builds up. That's where you get the big numbers from at the very end. Right, so the Stable Plus account. This is something I've touched on at the very beginning, ranging from 6 months to 8 years, being 96 months. And this is the percentage that you can choose from. So whatever time period you're comfortable with, 6 months, obviously the very least amount of percentage, 2.5%, and 8 years you get 6%. So it depends on you, which way you want to work with, what kind of plan you have, what strategy that you take, and maybe you're planning to buy a house, a car, pay for your children's education, whatever it may be, you have the instrument right here. And also the option that you have in the Stable Plus account is capitalization or on the wallet. So when you put the money in for 6 months, for example, you get 2.5%. And then you can choose, do you want that 2.5% to stay within that account so it grows, the capital grows, or do you want to withdraw the money onto your wallet and you can take it out literally into your wallet, onto your bank card? Right, so here we have an example of $14,000 goal. Investing $3,000 into Stable Plus account for 3 years gets you $14,632, which is enough in this case for your child's education. So this is the kind of plans that you can make. This is the kind of goals that you can set. Right, an employment option of how do I become a millionaire? 96 months at 6% a month. $5,000 gets you $1,343,795. So 1.35, close enough, $1 million in 8 years. Right, Stable Plus account, special features of the account. Replenishment. You can deposit an amount at the very beginning, and that's all you can do. Once you lock in the deposit, that's it for the amount of time that you decided to work with. So if you're working with for 8 years, you put $1,000 in, and that's it. You cannot add more. You can only get the profit from it monthly. Partial withdrawal. You cannot withdraw partially from that account as well. And the extension, if at any moment you want to add in some money in, that's also not available. So the whole thing about the Stable Plus account, once you lock the money in, that's it. You put it in for 8 years, you get monthly income, and you only get the money at the very end if you choose the capitalization option, or you get the money each month. If for any reason you need to back out of this account, obviously you can. There are no penalties for it. You get the main body, the first deposit, so you get $1,000 back, plus it's calculated at 13% a year profit. So the percentage is cut down to 13% a year. That makes sense? Please, if you have any questions, If you have any questions, please write them. Please message us on YouTube channel in the chat section. I'll be answering all of the questions at the very end. Right, subscription. All different services that we have that you'll be able to subscribe to. At the moment, it's Tradergram and AmirCapital, which I've covered already. Right, loyalty program. This is the program where you get bonus income from inviting people. So starting at Spark, Ray, Light, Shine, Sun. In your account, you have to have at least this amount of your account has to be equal at least to this amount in USDT. So it's not Bitcoin or Ethereum. It's all relevant to USDT only. Access to private events from Ray onwards, $2 a month for every $10,000 in USDT in your account from Light onwards. So once you get $10,000 in your account, you earn $2 a month. I'll be telling you a little bit more about Solar later on. Right, Solar is a bonus currency that operates within AmirCapital Group ecosystem. Right, I think we have, no. So Solars is currency that you can spend within AmirCapital. You have a massive range of products and services that you can spend them on. Like you can buy gadgets, you can buy jewelry, you can buy flight tickets, you can buy literally anything. Right, accruals of interest on the remaining wallet balance. This is when you have Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USDT just sitting there in the wallet. They're not in the accumulation account or the stable plus. Bitcoin 3.6 a year, Ethereum 6% a year, and USDT 9.6% a year, which is a lot more than any bank will offer you. Right, so here is the blueprint of Amir City. Obviously, it's been designed at the moment, but this is the general idea of what it will look like. All of the different projects that AmirCapital has now, I think to date is about 36 projects. They're all of them will be within Amir City. Right, so here we have 32 projects at the moment, but obviously while we create a presentation, the work doesn't stop, so we have more and more projects all the time. So these are all of the projects that are up and running already, and they're generating income. Right, PAM account. As I've said earlier, at least $1 million has to be in your capital to work with one of our traders. He does the trading for you, and average yield starts from approximately 7% a month. And the profit is split 50-50. Right, so this is the registration. This all of the licenses that we need to have, we have them. You can see them online. You can see them on our website. Registered in Estonia, and you can see everything right here. Right, these are certificates, all the numbers that you may need to check anything that you need to. Registration number here. Two-factor authentication required during all operations, transactions within the investor's account. So if you need to withdraw money, if you need to send money, if you need to change from currency to currency, every movement that you do within your account, you have to authorize it for security measures, obviously. Computer control performance monitoring, overseeing the work of asset managers. Tradergram system reduces risk to a minimum. So this is the automation that I was telling you about, the Tradergram. It monitors all of the trades and makes sure that there is as little loss as possible. As I mentioned, 2% a week is maximum. But obviously, our traders are doing an amazing job, and we're getting positive trades all the time. Right, existence of safety and stabilization fund. So 7.5% of weekly income goes into this secure pot. So this is the pot where money can be taken out if there is a bad week, bad trades, the market is crashing, whatever is going on. We have a stash there that we can go to if need be. AmirCapital has 20 years experience of financial and business spheres and 3 years in the market. So Murat Munbayev is extremely professional in what he does. He's been doing this for 20 years in trading business. So we're in safe hands with him there. Right. Account privacy, the activities of asset managers. Right, this is all of the legal stuff that we've covered already. Amir partners. How many investors, how many partners do we have in our ecosystem? Right, so as you see, in April 2018, just over 200, January 19, 2000, March 2020, 20,000. We are now over 65,000 investors in this year. So over 65,000 people have joined this ecosystem, and we're growing faster and faster. Right, Amir partners. Right, so this is the journey that you can take if you wish to develop your community within AmirCapital. So you start with Spark, which is $100, Ray $250, Light $10,000. Work your way up to Sun, and then if you want, you can join the community as an ambassador. Ambassador is where you can represent the company. You go to special meetings. You talk about different strategies about how to develop the company, how to make things better, how to make things easier for everybody. So if that's something that you're interested in, you grow your community within AmirCapital, and then you get access to being an ambassador. Right, Sunrise program. As I mentioned, these levels here. Spark at $100 of your own investment, Ray $250, and your amount, your structure amount is 1,000 USDT plus, or 1,000 plus in your account. And that's kind of the system that follows through all of the levels. For getting to certain levels, you get a package from AmirCapital, different presents, different gifts. Right, and one thing I should mention is when you get to any level, there is a bonus for being at that level, and there's an right, when you invite somebody being at Ray level, you invite somebody new and they put in $1,000. If they put it into an account for the Stable Plus account for 8 years at 6% a month, they make $60 a month. Being at Ray level, you will earn 10% of that. So $6 a month will go into your account when the person you invited makes that So that system follows through all of the levels. Being on Sun, obviously you make 25% of whatever people in the first line make. So this is everybody. The first line is everybody who you invited personally. Second line is whoever the first line invited, and so on. Once you become an ambassador, you get access to fifth line. That's one of the things that you get as being an ambassador. Right, how to get solars. Solars you get by having the money in your account or in the structure. If you have two solars, if you have $10,000 in your account, you get two solars. If you have 20,000, you get 4. So you get 2 solars for every $10,000 in your account. Working with structure, you get 1 solar per $10,000. Right, and this is things that you can buy in solar gifts. Souvenirs, gadgets, you can buy for any tickets that you want, for traveling, flights, you can even rent cars. Education, we have certificates for different programs, and events, being offline events like blockchain or Amir talks that we have monthly. Right, Amir Academy. Amir Academy is where you can learn more about what to do with cryptocurrency. You learn how to trade, you learn how to manage your finances. You basically get all of the instruments that you may need if you want to get as much out of your capital as you want. Right, online events. Amir Digest, Solar Quiz, Amir Live, Ambassador School. Amir Digest is where you get breakdown of whatever's happening in the account, all of the news. You get cryptocurrency world news, and one of our traders goes online and he tells you exactly what's happening on the market now, or the trades that he's doing now, and you can even ask him about any coin that you wish, any projects that you want. He will give you his point of view on what's happening within that coin, within that project, and how you could go about trading it. Solar Quiz, you can exchange your knowledge for solars, as we like to say. At the moment, it is in Russian. We're working on creating a program in English as well. One of our presenters asks questions one-to-one on Instagram. You have the chance to earn solars by answering the questions correctly. Amir Life is about all the projects that we have at the moment, all the feedbacks that we have there. You get to see what's happening behind the scenes or on the projects itself. And Ambassador School is where you get to learn more about what's it like to be an ambassador, what you need to know about AmirCapital, and how you should go about getting to being an ambassador. Right, this is offline events, global events forum, all of the things that you can participate in. Yes, let's have a look what else we have here. Right, ambassador program. This is something huge that you may not want to get in at the moment. This gives you a breakdown of what being an ambassador is like and how to go about going to different levels of ambassadors. So the first level is ambassador, then you get regional ambassador, international ambassador, top ambassador, and board member. So let's not maybe get into this at the moment. This is quite a lot of detail here. Okay, AmirCapital, Amir Wallet. Account opening, replenishment, withdrawal, payment, exchange. This is everything that you get access to when you sign up to Amir Wallet. This is one of our top products where you can exchange your cryptocurrency, send cryptocurrency without any fees. This is one of the things that we have over a lot of other businesses. We don't have any fees within Amir Wallet. Right, so right, sum of interest, yield of compound interest, yield in 2018. So here you can see the amount of percentage that AmirCapital has been making in 2018, ranging from 24th of March to 6th of January. So you'll be able to see the percentage a little bit better. I'll zoom in. So I think this is quite amazing. The work that the traders have done. I mean, this is really, really astonishing. 130% in Bitcoin, 156% in USDT, and 159% in Ethereum. 2019, just about 70% in Bitcoin, 133 USDT, and just about 100% in Ethereum. And in 2020, Bitcoin 46.8, USDT 116, Ethereum 77. I don't know about you, but I think this is really, really good. Instead of your capital just sitting there, if you had the money sitting on your Binance account, it wouldn't do anything. It would just sit there and you would look at the price going up and down. If you invest into AmirCapital, this is the return that you get a year, 77% on your Ethereum. I think it's quite amazing. Right, Amir Partners. You get access to customer service 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 12 o'clock Moscow time. Promotional offers and giveaways every month, and discount on closed event tickets. So the events that we organize across the world, you get access to them and discount as well. Okay, I think sorry, just 1 second. Yeah, I think we're just about finished here. This was the last slide about the company. Let me know any questions that you may have about anything that we've covered today. Going back on everything, let me go back to the first screen. Okay, so we've covered the whole ecosystem of AmirCapital. I've touched on all of the products that we do. We're planning on creating our own exchange as well in a few years. At the moment, working with all of the other ones, but we are planning of creating our own one. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm going to switch to just my camera now. Get rid of the presentation. Okay, now, does anybody have any questions? Please let me know. I'm going to have a look through the chat here. Okay, yeah. Do you know in what countries except Russia language places solar gifts works? I mean, delivery. At the moment, I think that you'll be able to see in solar gifts next to each product, you will see which country it is for. So like certificates that we have for example, shops that you could go food shopping. We have certificates specifically to a country, so maybe Belarus or Russia. So I think it depends on the country. If it's available in your country, that is possible. But in terms of delivery, for example, like an iPhone or whatever, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I know, it is globally available. Do you have an app for Amir Wallet? Yes, there is an app available. You can download it on both Android and iOS as well. Yes, it's the same name for the app. Okay. Does anybody have any more questions? I think we're just about finished here. Any last minute questions? Where we can take this presentation? This presentation is available on our website. If you switch to the English menu, English language, scroll down a little bit, you'll be able to see the button with presentation on it, and you can download it yourself if you need to read through it or send it on to anybody. And also all of the certificates and registrations are also available on our website that you also have access to. Okay, I think we're just about finished here. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining in and listening on all of the questions. And I think that is it.